Thank you so much for all your help. Thank you. Bye. So I'm here at the general store, which is actually just next door to the harvester shop. And this is the best place for me to sell my grain. So I'll be bringing that around here at some point within this episode. But for now, it's time to head back to the farm. So one of the many jobs I've been needing to get on with is the pallets. So I'm just going to drive my truck up here. I've not actually driven it into the yard at all since I've moved here. This will be the first time, and I want to get into that transit van because that'll be the best way to move those pallets. Here we are in the van. This is the first time I've actually driven this since bringing it to the farm. I've not really used it, so we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to park this down here. And then we should be able to open the doors. And then we will move the pallets in. First of all, I'm going to start with these ones here that I've already manoeuvred into the garage. Oh, that's not very good. Lost one of them there. That's not ideal. Yeah, that should be okay. And there we go. That's all the honey in there. I don't know if I'm going to sell this on just yet because this van can hold quite a lot. And I have left that top pallet up there as it's not full. So I might just reverse this back up to the top of the yard. And then I'll be heading over to the silo to get the grain out. Over here now in the tractor. And we're just going to go up to the top here and get the trailer and get over to the silo. You will notice there's a lot of little jobs being done in today's episodes. That's kind of the sort of end of year bulk really that's left to do whilst we wait for the farmers market to be finished off. It's progressing well. I won't spoil anything yet. I'll leave that for you to all see later on. I'm not sure how much I'll get for my grain, but we'll see. I don't think it'll be a huge amount, but I guess we'll find out. Whilst we're here in this field, I am still unsure what to do with it. I don't know if I want to use it as another grass field, and obviously we have the silo here now as well, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, enough of me waffling. I'll leave you with a time lapse of me taking this up to the general store. That wasn't bad going there. I had about 2,000 litres for both the wheat and canola, which was both from that same field that I split in half. So I'm really happy with that. And both produced about 2 grand each, which isn't too bad. Obviously, going into next year, I will be able to sell the grain at my farmer's market, which will obviously benefit me because it'll all be kept in-house then. But overall, I'm really happy with that, and it was a nice little taster into my first year of farming. There's still plenty of odd little jobs to do around the farm, and I also want to sort out some sheep and start culling some chickens because they are reproducing like crazy. Spring is here on the farm, and there's plenty of updates to show you. I finally have the sheep. You can see them there on the hill, thoroughly enjoying life. I've got 2 different types there. I did cull some chickens. I obviously didn't want to show that on screen because it wasn't very pleasant, but we definitely have less of them now. The field behind the sheds here is looking very good and could be due to harvest, but sadly isn't until late autumn. And I also have a worker working on the field over there. Here we are at the field, and there's the worker working hard, and because he's using the tractor, I have gone and invested in a new one. So I'm going to hop over to the shop now, and you'll see me there in it. Here we are at the shop, and here's the new tractor, a Fendt, and I got it all in black because I wanted it to look a lot different to the other one. Now, because I have this tractor, it means I can crack on with other fields on the farm. Just driving this tractor back from the shop, and I love all the screens in here. It's definitely more colourful and brighter than the Class, and there's a lot more to look at in terms of gadgets. There's the worker working hard there on the field. Because now I have multiple tractors, it means I can do more in one go, so it means the next year should be very productive. First thing I want to do with this tractor is fill up this trailer full of water and then get it down to the sheep. Plus the sheep all topped up and they've got plenty of water there. Next is to move on to my second seeder. Here we are, just reversing in on my seeder, and we'll get that attached. And I knew keeping these seeds down here at the bottom of the farm would come in handy for this day. So this will be my biggest field project to date, this will, so I'm ready and excited to give this a go. My plan is to go all in on canola this year, apart from that top field behind the sheds here, which has got soybeans on. So for the next year, I'll be all about canola. This is a route that we've not seen. As you can see, this is a very big field, and I've gone with a similar size seeder again. So this will be a bit of a task, but I look forward to the challenge. Next year is going to be a fantastic year. But as for this year, it's been really good, and I've enjoyed my first year farming. I'd definitely do it again, and I'm definitely going to carry on because there's so much more I can still learn and improve on. But as for this year, it's been absolutely fantastic. It hasn't been perfect. It's had a few bumps along the way, mainly the farmers market, but that's due to be finished soon, and I'm going to enjoy a well-earned break, and hopefully you'll all be able to see the finished result of the farmers market shortly. Here we are down at the farm shop the evening before it opens, and look at this. This looks amazing. All that hard work and it's all paid off. Look at this. The lovely little parking. You would not believe that this was home to an old shed that wasn't really being used, would you? Look at this, it's fantastic. And we've even got the little play area out the front here, as well as plenty of parking, and obviously a service road round the back for me to make deliveries. I guess that's it. That's the end of my first year on the farm. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next year.